Hey, what's up, guys? It's Danica. I am in Edinburgh. This is my third day here, or second and a half day. I got here on Sunday afternoon, and then basically Sunday was I just hung out with Andrew and our friends. And then yesterday I saw Andrew for lunch, did some work. I really like the schedule that I have in Europe, where I get to like do whatever I want in the mornings and through like part of the afternoon, and then I work basically starting from like 2 or 3 o'clock and through till dinner. So I did a bunch of stuff today. I walked around all morning, saw a bunch of stuff, like went to the Princess Gardens, took a photo with the floral clock that I took a photo with my mom when I was 3 years old, like in 1979 or 1980, so it was a long time ago. And I've been working all afternoon. I had to go do an interview with a chef today. It was like one of the best chefs in the city. He's a Michelin star chef, works at one of the most famous luxury hotels in the city. He was amazing and super funny, and I love chefs, and that's part of the reason why I really miss writing food stuff, because the personalities in the food industry are unbelievably, they're just awesome. They're like such great people. So I've been writing since then. I've written a bunch of stories. I still have a couple of more stories to finish tonight, and probably they won't be published until tomorrow or the next day. But I was like, I'm kind of hungry and I'm tired, and then I was like, why? And so I looked up, and it was like, it's like almost 8 o'clock now. So it's still light outside. My window's open, so sorry, it's a little bit noisy. I realize that like the background music in my videos is so loud sometimes that you can't even hear me, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm thinking about going somewhere really easy to go get dinner. I think I might just go next door, and the gimmick with next door is I think it's a steak restaurant where you cook it yourself, but it's not Korean barbecue. It's Scottish steak, so it's like Scottish beef, and it comes like raw, and then they give you like a volcanic rock to cook it on. So I'm filming this just in case I decide to eat in that part of the restaurant and cook my own steak. Basically, I'm gonna go downstairs and ask which side of the restaurant, the one that's like where they bring you the food already cooked, or the one where you cook it yourself, is more casual, because I really don't want to change into real clothes. I'm just wearing like a black t-shirt, black pants, and like Nikes, and I want to take my computer because I need to do some work. So yeah, so I'm just filming this just in case I get steak on a volcanic rock, which, let's be real, like I can't resist a gimmicky thing like that, so why not? There's also a restaurant in town that I just read is Wind in the Willows, or Wind in the Willows, is Wind in the, yeah, I think it's Wind in the Willows themed. You know, the two, I think it's like the two frogs, right? So yeah, I might go check that out tomorrow. I have about 36 hours left in town, so hopefully I'll be able to do a lot of fun stuff tomorrow morning, get a lot of stuff done tonight. I really like the schedule because I feel super productive. I'm actually going to show you what I'm looking at outside right now, because there's like this beautiful hill and these beautiful buildings right outside of my window. So yeah, I'll see you in the restaurant. Hey guys, what's up? It's the next day, it's Wednesday. As you saw in the video last night, I did go to the steak restaurant where you cook the steak on the lava stone. I don't know how exciting it was. The food was pretty good. It's always kind of weird eating on your own, especially when it's like an experiential thing like that, but I did enjoy it. The restaurant was kind of strange. I chose that one over the other steak restaurant that's really close to this hotel because the people at the front desk told me that the Steak Over Stones restaurant was a lot more casual, and I, like you saw, I just was wearing a t-shirt and sneakers and I didn't feel like changing. So I found that Edinburgh is pretty casual overall. I haven't been to like a white tablecloth, like fine dining experience yet. So that's been my experience. It's such a friendly city. No one's weird about anything. Like they don't give you a hard time if you're wearing sneakers, which is really great because I don't even think I brought like normal shoes with me. Yeah, so today I woke up really early. I wrote a story that I had to turn in. I sent it to a traveler. I'm actually really excited about this story, so I'll tell you guys about it when it goes live. I'm gonna go this morning and spend this morning doing something super touristy that I really like doing in cities that I go to if they're like super historical and there's a lot to see. I am gonna go take one of those open bus tours. Now, I feel weird about taking them because obviously I grew up in New York and I live in New York. I feel really weird about them in New York because I live in a part of town that's very touristy, and these buses go by like a million at a time, and they really cause a lot of congestion in the street, and they just really make life a little bit harder in Manhattan. So usually I feel weird about doing this in other cities, but I also feel like this is the best way to see a lot of the city in about like an hour or 90 minutes and not really have to commit to going to one destination or one museum or one castle and spending like a whole morning there. So I can see a lot of stuff and then decide what I want to go back and see later on. So I'm gonna do that this morning, then I'm gonna spend this afternoon writing probably, and yeah, so that's my day. I want to take you guys with me, so come along as we go see Edinburgh.